What if I told you guys can get approved for up to $25,000 on an upgrade rewards card with no hard pull being done to your credit at all whatsoever? And if that in itself didn't sound good, what if I also told you didn't need a good credit score in order to make this happen? Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the upgrade rewards card, and this card is a little different from other credit cards out there on the market because this is what you would call a hybrid credit card. It doesn't really work like a normal credit card, but then again, it kind of does. So in this video, I'm just going to be breaking that down for you guys. So if you guys want to know more about this hybrid card and how to get it without a hard pull being done to your credit report, then make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so that way you, sir or man, do not miss out on any good financial information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So Upgrade has 4 different cards that they offer, and 3 out of those 4 cards will come with no annual fees. If you guys ever decide to get any of these 3 out of 4 upgrade cards, then the minimum limit you will have on that card is going to range anywhere from $500 up to $25,000 max. Now these aren't like normal credit cards out there because these are hybrid cards, which are pretty much a mix of a credit card and a personal loan put together into one product. Just know if you guys ever get approved for this card and you end up using it, it's not going to report as a revolving account on your credit profile. It's actually going to report as an installment account. A lot of people out there get confused and call this a credit card when it actually isn't, but this can actually be a good thing depending on how you look at things. Whenever you guys use a credit card, your credit usage goes down because now you have debt on there, and the only way to bring your credit score back up is to pay some or all of your credit card off, so that way you can bring your credit utilization ratio down. Because for those out there that don't know, 30% of your credit score is made out of your credit usage, which is a huge contribution to what your credit score is made out of. But whenever it comes to these upgrade cards, guys, when you guys use them, it's actually really a personal line of credit and not a credit card. It may look and act like a credit card, but at the end of the day, it's a personal line of credit that's disguised as a credit card. So if you guys do end up getting and using this hybrid card, then your credit score isn't really going to go down, which is good because it's reporting as an installment loan. And installment loans, ladies and gentlemen, do not get factored into your credit usage. Now, if you guys are interested in getting any of these upgrade cards, they actually let you pre-qualify for their cards to see what your APR and limit offer would be before you decide to fully get approved for it. So you can know what your limit and APR would be with only a soft pull being done to your credit report. And let me also just mention, you don't have to have the best credit score in order to get approved for this card. You guys can have a 600 credit score and still get approved for this card, just as long as the rest of your credit profile is pretty decent at least. They're also not going to require any docs in order to get approved for this card, and they are going to go based off stated income. But honestly, whatever you guys are putting on other credit applications, I would make sure the income is consistent with that for better chances of approval. But if you guys do end up pre-qualifying for the card and you have received your set offer, if you guys choose to proceed with that card, then it is going to be a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. Now, Upgrade does pull from TransUnion, but if you guys do the no hard inquiry hack I'm about to tell you right now, then you guys can actually get this card without a hard inquiry to your credit profile whatsoever. So the trick to get this card with no hard inquiry to your credit profile is literally the same thing as the Apple credit card hack. Now, before you guys get pre-qualified for the Upgrade card, make sure your TransUnion and really all the other credit bureaus are unfrozen before you guys even try to get pre-qualified. So again, I can't stress this hard enough. Make sure all your credit bureaus are unfrozen before you guys go in for the pre-qualification. Now, once you guys do get pre-qualified and they give you your limit and what your APR would be, don't accept the offer yet, because now is the time to freeze TransUnion and really all the other bureaus as well, because sometimes these lenders like to get smart and pull from a different bureau sometimes. I don't think they would, honestly, but just to be on the safe side, so that way you guys can make sure you get this card without a hard inquiry to your credit profile, that's what I would do personally. But anyways, once you guys have successfully frozen all 3 bureaus, I then would go back to the Upgrade website and then accept the card. Because once you guys do that, congratulations, you have successfully got this card without a hard inquiry to your credit profile. Personally, I would keep my credit frozen for about a week or so and then unfreeze it after, because sometimes these lenders like to go back and try to pull your credit again the next day or even a few days later. But once you guys actually have an Upgrade card, since this card is pretty much a personal line of credit, you can either purchase things using your card, or if you want to take cash out from that card, then you definitely can. The way how you would take cash out from this card is you would transfer funds from this card and then transfer it to a linked bank account that you guys have with Upgrade, so that way you guys can receive your cash. So for example, if you have this Upgrade hybrid card and then you have your Navy Federal checking or savings account linked or verified with Upgrade, then whatever funds you guys have on that Upgrade card, you can simply transfer it to your Navy Federal checking or savings account. So again, you can either use this card to purchase things, or you can simply transfer the funds to a linked bank account that you guys have with Upgrade. So if you guys ever wanted to make a payment on this card, you can definitely do so on the Upgrade app, just as long as one of your bank accounts is linked to it. And also really quick, guys, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate it, because it really helps me out a lot, and then it's also a dope way to help support the channel. Now, another thing you guys should know about these Upgrade cards is that they do offer you cash back on most most of the cards that they offer. Like for example, they have a Life Rewards hybrid card that's going to give you 3% cash back on groceries, gas, utilities, streaming services, and health, and then 1% cash back on every other purchase. They also have another cash back card that they call the Cash Rewards card, which is going to give you 1.5% cash back on every single purchase that you guys make. Now they do also have an Upgrade Select card that comes with a $39 annual fee, and the credit lines only go from $500 to $2,000. So I would just stay away from this card because there's really not a point in getting this card because nothing is just making sense with it. It doesn't even offer you any kind of cash back. But when it comes to their Upgrade 1 card, that card is going to give you 1.5% cash back as well. But if you have a rewards checking account with Upgrade, then they will upgrade you to 3% cash back on everyday purchases such as cable TV, streaming services, gas, convenience stores, food delivery services, restaurants, bars, etc. And if it's not in those categories, then you'll only be earning 2% cash back on every other purchase. But the only catch is that you can only earn 3% cash back is if, again, you get the rewards checking account, and then you also have to pay off your purchases you made on that card if you want to get the 3% cash back. And then also keep in mind, this 3% cash back only goes all the way up to $500 per calendar year. But other than that though, there's actually a pay now or pay later option that the Upgrade 1 card is offering you, which pretty much gives you the option to link your bank account to this card, so that way you can pay it off now immediately as soon as your transaction posts, or you also have the option to pay later, which is pretty much going to consist of a regular predictable monthly payment. But as far as the cash back on these cards, what Upgrade tends to do with their cash back is either give it to you back in statement credit, or you can receive it for actual cash back at the end of the month via a linked bank account in 1 to 4 business days. Now you kind of really don't have a say so to where your cash back goes, because what Upgrade does is if you owe a balance on that card, then that cash back is going to go towards that balance every single month. But if you guys don't have a balance that month or really any other month, then you will receive your cash back to any bank account that you have linked or verified with Upgrade. Just make sure your account is in good standing, ladies and gentlemen, because if it's not, then Upgrade is not going to give you any of the cash back you earned. Another thing I do want to mention though is that you guys can actually increase your credit line within the next 6 months if you guys are making on-time payments and using that card responsibly. They usually do this for you automatically with only a soft pull being done to your credit, so you really don't have to go ahead and ask for a credit increase. Just make sure you guys are staying on top of your game, and then they will do it for you. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information as always. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this hybrid card in the comments below? I would love to know. And also really quick, if you guys have any derogatory items on your credit report, like late payments, charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, or whatever it is, and you've been working with somebody who couldn't get it off for you, send an email to my business email, justmoneyish@gmail.com, saying credit repair, because I have an amazing credit repair person that I personally work with that can definitely help a lot of you guys out there. And also guys, if you guys are looking to get funding for your business, like anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 plus in capital, so that way you guys can actually scale and grow your business, send an email to my business email saying funding, and I'll speak with you guys there. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We were at 75,415 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, but if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time Ish post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards, how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And also really quick, for those out there that do not know, I am a licensed real estate agent and a licensed mortgage loan originator. So if you guys are trying to sell or purchase a home, you guys are in Southern California, all my information will always be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.